first, let's go to Bill Cairns with a check on the aftermath from Hurricane Michael. Bill?
Mika, it was just as bad as we feared it was going to be once daylight came up yesterday. The aerial pictures from the ground in Mexico Beach, it just looks like a giant tornado went through. Everything is just a complete mess and disaster through the region. Like 75% of the homes are probably going to be uninhabitable. It's going to just, hopefully they can rebuild this small town of about 1,200 people. Heartbreaking to see what they're going to go home to, or at least explore once it's safe to do so. And we continued to watch this storm yesterday. It brought about a foot of rain in North Carolina. 500,000 people lost power. It poured rain throughout the Delmarva region last night, and we still are dealing with heavy rain now exiting New York City and heading out here onto Cape Cod and southern New England. So that'll be the end of Michael, and that name will be retired, and we'll never have another Hurricane Michael again. Temperatures behind the storm are crashing into the 40s, so it's a quick, humid forecast for yesterday, and then the cool fall air is blowing into the northeast today. Be prepared. It's jacket tonight. And then this weekend, we deal with a heavy rain event in the middle of the country, and at the same time, a snowstorm coming down for Wyoming. Look at Sunday's forecast. Denver, 27 degrees, 4 inches of snow is forecasted, and they have a home football game. So you'll see pictures of that this weekend. And apologies to Dallas-Fort Worth into areas of Arkansas, Tennessee, and Kentucky. Sunday looks kind of rainy for you also. Eastern Seaboard looking pretty decent for much of the upcoming weekend. But all our thoughts, of course, are down there in the panhandle of Florida. Those people are just, in the grips of just incredible devastation from Hurricane Michael. Washington, D.C., we leave you with a drying forecast. Fall air is moving in. You're watching Morning Joe. We'll be right back.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.